candidates, the races, your vote. This is 17 News, your local election headquarters.
Good evening to you, and thanks for joining us here for 17 News at 5 on this Tuesday, Election Day. I'm Jim Scott.
And I'm Tammy Melchuk. 17 News is your local election headquarters, and the clock is ticking tonight for voters hoping to make their voices heard in California's midterm primary. Polls opened early this morning and will close at 8 p.m. as you see here, just under 3 hours from now.
We have 17 News team coverage tonight. Maddie Gannon joining us in studio with more on the process of counting the votes and which ballots will be tallied first.
We'll also check in with Christian Galeno, who's standing by at the Kern County Democrats Watch Party in North Bakersfield as candidates anxiously await the first round of results.
17's Robert Price will be joining us with more on the different options voters have when casting their ballots, including a popular method that we haven't seen in the past.
But we begin with 17's Moses Small live outside the Kern County Elections Office with more on election integrity and the steps local officials are taking to ensure your vote is protected. Moses, good evening.
Jim, Tammy, good evening. Tens of thousands of people around the county have mailed in their ballots and thousands more will vote in person today. But either way, local election officials say their process is secure. But some people are still wary of the process, concerned about whether their votes will be tallied fairly and accurately. We've seen dozens of people here at the elections office scrutinizing the counting of votes and verification of ballot signatures, trying to ensure a fair election. Here's video of the room where workers process vote-by-mail ballots, scanning signatures by machine before reviewing them by hand. Then every ballot in the county goes to another room where machines tabulate votes. Only a select number of election officials are allowed into the ballot counting room, which is protected with security badges. Dozens of security cameras watch ballots from the moment they arrive to the elections office to the moment machines tabulate votes. But not everyone is convinced the county will properly count all of the votes, which leads some people to keep an eye on the process.
We have a 100% mail-out system, so all those votes end up in the community. Some of them that come back may not be legitimate, and with the state of California and the Secretary of State mandating what we feel is a watered-down signature verification process, I can't feel comfortable that 100% of the votes that are cast are honest and legitimate votes. I would rather see in a single-day election, in person, with a government-issued picture ID, and that would make me feel the most comfortable about an election.
A footnote here, election officials hand count 1% of votes from precincts to ensure an accurate count. And officials tell 17 News they've never had a single tabulation error. But you can also track your ballot using this state-run website that is california.ballottrax.net. You can enter your personal information into that website, and it will give you the latest information about your ballots. At the county elections office, Moses Small, 17 News.